Hey guys, welcome back to my Space Engineers Let's Play series. Um, Last time we started construction on our little mining vehicle here, and we got the cockpit going, we got the cargo container going. Um, Now we're working on the thrusters, and we have I went ahead and collected all the resources that we need for them because they have a lot. They require a lot of motors, which requires a lot of steel, um, or iron, more precisely. I went ahead and collected that all off screen, so you guys don't have to watch me run in and out of a hole. But I realized that not only do they need large steel tubes, which is fine because I still have large steel tubes from disassembling the original thruster. I have 4 of those in here, which would allow me to build these 4 thrusters. But the problem is I will also need to build this gyroscope here. No, not this one, the small one, which will require an additional large steel tube, and I'll need to build the drill, which will require 4 additional large steel tubes. And the problem with that is that large steel tubes, while they only require iron, I can't build them in the survival kit. I can only build them in a basic assembler. So to finish my mining drill, my mining vehicle, I will have to build the basic assembler so I can get access to those large steel tubes. So I went ahead and collected all the resources that I need to finish this basic assembler, and we're going to do this first. So let's just grab everything we have in here right now. And let's clear out these because we do have those. And therefore the engines anyway. So let's do this here first. Let's do this here first. Get this all up. Boom. Okay. Now we can access this here. Perfect. Let's move the ingots and stuff over. Yeah. Let's move everything over. Just so that this is all out of the way. Since they're not connected, we need to do this manually. Okay. Okay. Let's load up here. So now I should be able to build these large steel tubes in here. Yes, there we go. So I think we need... How many do we need? We need 1 for the gyroscope, right? Yes, and we will need 4 for the drill. And we'll need a bunch of steel plates as well for each of these. Not a whole lot, but more than the 14 that we still have. So let's build 5 large steel tubes. There we go, that's 5. And then let's build, I don't know, 40 steel plates. And we might need some other elements as well. And as you can see, we can also build the metal grid here, but we will need cobalt, which we still don't have. But that's okay, because we do have enough metal grids. Let's just grab everything here. Okay, my inventory is full. Let's get these thrusters going here. Yeah, we'll need to come back. Let's get some stuff out of our inventory here. And then we also want to put the gyroscope down. And we will just slap that somewhere here. Maybe right there. There we go. And let's put as many materials as we can in here. Let's get them out of our inventory, and then let's put down the drill as well while we're at it. We can't. What is missing? Steel plate. We don't have enough steel plate right now. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Just grab stuff here. I think I need a couple displays as well. I'm not quite sure for what anymore, but we'll probably have to do another trip. That's fine. Oops. We should have everything for... Oh, what's going on? Oh. Grab this and this. I don't know if we need those. I don't think so, but we'll grab them. Okay. Come on. Get this all up to 100%. Get the gyroscope up. We'll need some more computers here. 3. And let's see if we can get the drill down now. Yeah. Let's flip it over. Oh, not like that. Let's flip it like... No. This, yes. And what else do we need here? Some construction components, 5, and another computer. And we should get those steel plates as well. So what was that here? Computer. So we need 3 computers, 4 computers, 5 construction components and steel plates. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 computers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 construction components, and like a bunch of steel plates. Okay. Let's clear the build planner. I don't know why there was a small cow container in my build planner. Okay, let's get this. Yep. Let's get the gyro done. And let's get this all the way up. Done. And I think that's it. Oh, actually, let's grind this down here quickly, this interior light. And then rebuild it to get the blocks unlocked. Okay. We'll probably put not a battery or something in here later. I guess I can just fill this one block in here. Okay. Awesome. I like this. Let's get in and check it out. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Okay. So, cool. Before we can get to doing anything fancy here, I will have to show you the fundamentals of using flying a vehicle in Space Engineers. So, as you can see, when we entered, our toolbar changed. It's empty. That's because we're now we get the ship's toolbar, and we'll need to populate it. So we'll press G, and we see all the components that are built, that are in the ship. So we see like the drill, for example, the gyroscope, landing gear, an ore detector, yada yada yada. So First of all, before we go in here, let's go to the K menu and make sure everything is visible and on, because I only see 4 atmospheric thrusters here: forward, right, left, and backward. That's because the ones that were pre-installed, they're hidden. So let's unhide them. Sorry. So block and terminal. And then they're also off. So we want to turn them on. Now they're on. And then I want to take all these thrusters and put them in the group. We'll call them the group minor thrusters. And let's make sure that these lights that are on this ship, I think they're currently blinking. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. Oh wait, this interior light, that's the one. The interior light is blinking. So let's turn that blink off for now. Ore detector is on. Okay. We'll need the ore detector. Well, we've already scouted a bunch of the ore, so we might not necessarily need it, but just want to make sure that it's on. I don't know why this is. Does this increase power? Yeah, it does. I see. Actually, I don't know what the antenna does, frankly. Maybe we can turn it off to save energy. And then we also want to... I guess this is fine for now. Okay, so let's get up the menu again here. First of all, we want to get the landing gear in here, and we want to have the switch lock. Right now on landing gear, the last landing gear that's still attached to the ship, because I removed all the other ones, is in lock mode, and we won't be able to lift off if this is still locked. So we want to be able to lock and unlock it here. Then we want to have the backwards firing thrusters. And as you can see, we can't tell which are the backwards firing thrusters. We need to go back into the K menu, because this backward information here is only in the console. It doesn't actually show in the G menu, which is a little bit... Why? We're gonna name these minor backwards thrusters. The reason why we want to do this is when we're later flying the ship, when we have what is called dampeners on, basically the game will automatically like try to keep the vessel like in its current position, and if you stop pushing any buttons, it'll just like make the vessel go stop and just hover there. And while that's generally good to not go insane while trying to maneuver the ship, while you're actually traveling to a destination, let's say to pick up ore somewhere, you don't want that. So when you accelerate and you reach your traveling speed, you want to let off of the accelerator and just drift instead of the dampness kicking in and slowing down the vehicle and bringing it to a stop. So you want to be able to turn off the backwards firing thruster so that the ship itself still flies stably, but it doesn't slow down because of the dampeners. So there you go. That's that. And then we want to have the drill on our HUD toggle block on off. Although we can also block tools. Yeah, so we will be able to use the left and right click with that. Let's see what else. Was anything in the cockpit? I don't think so. I think this might be it. I think that's probably... So let's see. I do like to have... That's why I created that group earlier. Where's that group? I didn't save it. Okay, let's create another group here with these here. Minor thrusters. Save. There we go. Now we have the group here. G menu. I like to have toggle block on off. The ability to just turn off all thrusters. So we can see right now all these thrusters here, they're the little fans on in the top are spinning, and if I press 4, they'll all turn off. Except for this one, which is probably, for whatever reason, not in the group. Oh, I know why. That's the backwards firing one. And that's not called atmospheric thruster. That's actually called minor backwards thruster. So we'll add this guy by holding Control and clicking on it, and then saving the group again. So now, I just turned it off individually. So now, when they're on, they're all on. And when they're off, they're all off. But when they're all on, we can just turn off the backwards firing thruster by hitting 2. All the other ones are still on, but the backwards firing thruster is off for traveling use cases. And then we can turn on the drill, which I won't do right now. But then we have the landing gear, which is currently locked. And I expect there to be... and I can demonstrate this. If I try to lift off, I'll hit space to raise the ship. It's not going anywhere. Right? And that's because the landing gear is locked. So I will hit 1 to unlock the landing gear. And now we're ready for liftoff. Oh, actually, it just locked again because it's on auto lock, but that's fine. Yeah, if I don't lift off immediately, it'll auto lock. But let's lift off just so we can see it. There you go. Hello. We have a flying vehicle, and we can go into the cockpit as well. And look around. And oh, by the way, I'm looking around using Alt. Something I didn't know how to do in the beginning. I was kind of really confused. And so the reason we needed the gyroscope, by the way, is so we can do things like this. We can roll around our own axis. Or like this. Although I guess the in that direction would be possible without the gyroscope, just with the thrusters. We can do up and down as well. Okay. Let's get a little bit over because there's this hole in the ground, and let's land for now again. There we go. And now that we're landed, I'm gonna turn off the engines just so that we don't unnecessarily use any energy. I might move that landing gear somewhere else later. It's kind of an awkward position, but that's fine. We actually want a connector on this at some point anyway. But let's see. Okay. So if I go and mine stuff with the mining ship now, we will actually need our basic refinery. The reason why we need the basic refinery is the survival kit cannot refine any ores other than stone. So let's start putting together the basic refinery and get as many components in there as we can, which is maybe not many, considering, yeah. But we have 600 iron, so let's actually queue this stuff up here in the build planner and get it all put into production. That did not work, did it? Oh, it put it into production here, obviously, which is the right thing to do. we won't have enough iron ingots though. So while this is already kind of humming along there, let's get into our little craft. Unlock it. Oh. So what happened here? I forgot to turn on the thrusters. That is what happened here. There we go. Just make sure we didn't damage anything. Doesn't appear like it. One last thing that we haven't really tested yet is our drill. So let's do that. Let's turn it on. There we go. Perfect. Looks like it's working. Turn it off. And now left click. Left click is not working. Right click is locked onto a target. Just not what I wanted it to do, really. The reason for that is because I didn't pull the block tool into my toolbar. Now, left click, yes, and right click, yes. Perfect. While that was still... Let's go to the surface iron over there, and we will start grinding away a little bit on that. And the thing about that is we'll need to dig through some of the stone first. We'll collect some stone, but we'll also bring some iron with us immediately. So let's slow down more aggressively by using the 4 upwards firing thrusters. I overshot this a little bit. I was not paying attention. Yeah, flying in Space Engineers is actually... You'll need to really pay attention to what you're doing, and you really don't want to go too quickly. It's very easy to mess things up when you go too quickly. So... Okay, let's get into cockpit view. Okay. And so we want to make sure that we don't overload our little mining rig here. And we can see how much material we have loaded in the bottom right corner. So we're at like 20 tons right now. And I think the ship can roughly handle 30 tons before it becomes overloaded. Oh, actually, yeah, no, I'm still hovering. Okay. Okay, let's see. We have 2,600 stone. Oh wait, that's only in my cockpit here. Okay, this is more what I expected. 7,000 stone, 5,000 in or medium cargo container, and 621 iron. 5,700 stone in our drill, and 1,500 iron. 2,600 stone in our cockpit. And remember, we connected all of these using the conveyors earlier, right? The drill is connected obviously to my cockpit, as you can see here. But then the conveyor, the cockpit is connected to the cargo container through the conveyor. So they all share an inventory. So now that we've collected a bunch of resources, let's get this ship up. And you might be able to tell, I don't know if you are, but like I can definitely tell like how much more, how much heavier the ship is now. It has significantly more inertia. And now, especially as we're flying down, I need to get it to brake again. Oh wait, we're way too close. Way too far. Somehow thought that was our base. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna arrive here and we're gonna land. Let's land this way. So the landing gear touches down first. Oh, we're going way too quick. We need to be careful, because obviously our ship is now way heavier, and these 4 thrusters will struggle with slowing it down if I go too quick. And there we go. Touchdown. Now I'm gonna turn off the thrusters and get out. And now I can access my inventory here and just grab some stone and bring it over and dump it in here. Actually, I'm gonna unload everything I have in my inventory. Just that it's out of the way. Yeah, the rest is fine. And so, yeah. Just grab everything here. Although, yeah, that stuff needs to go here. Yeah, the iron I can't really use yet. Let's keep that in here for now. Okay, I think we have everything, right? I don't know. Still more stone. Yeah, let's get all the stone in here. Oh, there's a new unknown signal. 3 kilometers away. Maybe I'll go and check it out. Oops. Okay. Let's grab the iron in here, and the nickel and the silicon, and move it over here. Oh, wrong direction. Let's see. Okay, that looks good. Everything is produced, then middle mouse button. All components were withdrawn. Refinery. Let's go. And we should be able to complete this. And then we should be able to move the iron from my little mining ship into here. And get that refined twine bars. Let's see. Yeah, iron. Some stone as well. Oh. What's going on here? Corpse? There we go. Doing the stone in the refinery, as you can see, is much quicker and also more efficient. So I'll continue doing the stone in here. I guess whatever stone is probably all used up here. Okay. Should leave the stone in here. And then... Nice, okay. So we do want to finish this cow container and the O2 H2 generator. We will need some metal grid for this one, which we will need cobalt for. And I think we should go and get that. Because right now, let's grab all this stuff out of here. Oh, we still have stone in here. Interesting. Let's just store that in the assembler. There's like we can store this stuff. Oh, actually, this can go into the refinery. Yeah. Some of these things we can store in here. And then the refinery can take the stone and the scraps. The ice right now, I think only I can carry that. Or the ship. Okay, let's see here. Get this all dumped in here. And let's see if we can get some cobalt. Let's put the ice back. Wait, there's some stone in here. Get the ice in here. Get the stone in here. And let's see if we can collect some cobalt. First, turn on engines. Unlock landing gear. Lift up. And then cobalt was all the way over there. Oh, up there. Put on the retro thrusters again. More aggressive braking. Okay. Using the little horizon on the bottom of the control bar. Okay, there's cobalt right here. That's quite deep under the surface, so I will have to dig quite deep to get access to that. And the way that I will do this is I will definitely use the... First I want to get overhead. There, that's good. Maybe not perfectly overhead, but like this, maybe. And then I'll turn on the right-click mode for the drill side, because I actually don't want to collect a bunch of stone. And then I'm just going to go down. And I will just spin around in circles to dig away the ground underneath of me. I need to correct my my roll, because spinning around like this will roll me a little bit. Okay, and then I'll just keep going down. And this will take a little bit, but it's worth it. The craft rolling is not a problem right now, but as I load up with material, and I'm not doing that right now because I'm using the right click option, not the left click, which would collect the material. But as I collect material, well, actually I should probably lift it. Whoa. As I collect material, my ship gets heavier. I'll struggle with keeping it. Oh, it just changed my... Okay, there we go. It will struggle with keeping it balanced and not since I only have I have 4 thrusters in the vertical direction, and I only have 1 thruster in each of the other directions. If I tilt my spacecraft, or my craft, while it's like fully loaded, it will start to kind of like fall and drift, because one engine is not going to be strong enough to lift what 4 engines lift while it's straight. And so if I tilt it, it'll cause problems. So I want to avoid that. Actually, don't know how quickly I can spin around here to... But right now, while it's still empty, I can absolutely tilt it a little bit. Kind of like increase my velocity of getting down here. Yeah, this will take a while before I'm like hitting that vein. I believe there are scripts and mods that will allow you to kind of like lock the gyroscope in one direction so that what's going on here? So right now I need to like always correct my roll. Quite a bit actually. While I go down. Like 25% the way there. In the bottom right corner you can see my current remaining battery, and it says how many minutes of battery are left. Right now I have like, it's kind of like bouncing around 30 something and 60 minutes. And both my mining drill as well as my thrusters use battery. So as I fly around here and mine stuff, battery will go down. And yeah, to recharge the batteries, I will need to dock my craft with my station, so the power of my station can recharge the batteries. And for that, I will need to attach a connector to the craft and the station. And especially the connector for the station is relatively expensive, so getting all this mining up and running first is gonna be really helpful for that, and we should have enough battery to last us until then. Okay, we're getting closer. Only 25 meters left. We briefly locked onto the ground there with our landing gear. Yeah, I mean, you can imagine how much of a pain this would have been to trying to do this without like this mining ship. which is obviously the reason we wanted to build this first. And I have never found cobalt anywhere other than like deep underground. I mean, this is actually quite extremely deep here, but so far, all the times I've looked, like you can find like surface iron and stuff like that, but I've never seen surface cobalt. I don't know if that's just if I was just unlucky so far, or if this is like the game actually only places it deep underground. But yeah. Okay, we gotta pay attention. We might at some point reach the height of the cobalt, but it might not be like directly next to us. We may actually need to dig towards it. I was hoping it wouldn't be too far away, but right now I feel like it might be quite a bit. Which will make maneuvering a little bit harder, because we'll need to vertically move underground, essentially. Let's get it on the level of the horizon, the artificial horizon here first, so that we can be sure that we only need to move straight and not in weird directions. Just saw something there. I think this is cobalt right there. Any thoughts? Okay, let's dig it up a little bit more. This is a very, very large vein. Especially because the indicator still shows me it's 20 meters away. Okay. Let's see. I think we should switch now to the other mining mode. To start collecting resources. Let's come a little bit lower. And then, since we're so far on the ground, I'm going to be a little bit less aggressive about filling up my vehicle. Oh, we just locked. Again. 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 Okay, I wanna... Let's, expand this hole a little bit more so we can mine mostly straight. I want to be careful to not... Yeah, let's... There we go. This should give us plenty of cobalt. Yeah, but since we're so far on the ground, I don't want to overload the ship accidentally. A little bit closer here. But yeah, this amount of cobalt should be plenty to last us a while. Closer. See here. Plenty of cobalt. Okay. Let's tilt back a little bit. And we should be able to just fly up now. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. Yes, and we cleared. Let's go back to the base. Retro thrusters off. Once we have sufficient resources, we'll probably add a couple more thrusters to this thing so it isn't quite as unmaneuverable while heavily loaded. Okay. Let's get it down. Oh, that might have been too fast. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. That was a little close there. Okay, get it in a good spot. And then land it. There we go. Done. Perfect. Thrusters off. Get out of here. And then get some of this nice cobalt and stick it into the refinery. And that gives us cobalt. Perfect. Let's grab this stuff here. And we can see the inventories of the other items in this grid already, but we won't be able, like the survival kit, for example, we won't be able to take anything out of it from here, or like even into the basic assembler, because those are not connected with each other. Could put it in the refinery probably, yeah, because they are connected. So what we want to do is we want to complete this cargo container, and we have its items already here. I don't think we've put them in production queue yet. No, we have not. Let's do that. Let's grab stuff first and put the rest into the production queue. And yeah, we don't have enough iron for anything really. Oh, I took everything. What did? Okay. There we go. And we need cobalt for these, probably. That should be enough. That looks good. And let's get the remaining stuff out of here. Come on. There we go. And also the stone. May need to do another trip for more iron. Maybe some other resources as well. But this will allow us to finish. Oh, why wasn't I able to add in more? It's full. I see. Okay. Well, let's press the stone and we'll go quicker. Also, let's grab this gravel. That's not gonna do anything. the stuff here. Guess we're gonna keep this cobalt in here for now. Until we've processed some more. And I think... Are we done? Yeah, let's grab this stuff. And... let's build this cargo container. Done. And now we've obstructed the hatch of the basic assembler, but that doesn't matter because we can now still access it through the cargo container. Isn't that sweet? And now, since this is connected to this, connected to this, connected to this, all the resources that we put into the refinery automatically become available in the assembler. And in fact, we can access the assembler, function menu even from here. Sweet. H2 O2 generator would be next. We do want to get that back up and running, which will require a lot of steel plate. And I don't know if we have enough, but we'll check. Let's check our build planner. It's empty. Okay, let's get this queued up and get this to production. Oh, it looks like we might have... yeah. We might have enough resources. Perfect. And then... the next stop will be to add an access port to the spaceship. And an access port to a station. And then we can dock the spaceship with the station to recharge and to also just unload all these resources directly into our little station. But that we will do next time. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. I'll tell YouTube that it's a cool video and other people should get to see it as well. And if you have comments to share, like, let me know if you have any tips, any thoughts, anything that I should be doing differently, do so in the comments below. And if you want to see more like this, please make sure to subscribe. I upload videos several times a week, all different kinds of series and shows and games. So if you want to see more like this, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon if you want to get notified as soon as I upload new videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.